carjacking suspect. John pulled out his cell phone and began recording to show his boss why he would be late to work. And moments later, chaos erupts when the suspect begins to fire wildly at police.
5-3, cracks up, major. Ah, shit. Get the f*** out! Do not move! Do not f***ing move! Do not move! Do not move! Let me see your f***ing hands now! Let me see your f***ing hands! Dallas, this way, bro, this way!
Come on, you're okay, bro. You're okay. You're okay.
There's one more in there.
Okay.
I think there's two.
Is he good? Go check on your partner, dude.
Gibson, how we doing, bud?
All right, come this way. Come this way. Come this way. This way. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Get up. Get up. I got you. Come on. Come on. Come on. You're okay, bro. You're okay. You're okay. Over here. Over here. Right here. You're okay, bro. You're okay. Breathe. Put your gun down.
Yeah, okay.
Are you okay?
Just shaking.
You'll be all right.
Yeah.
You'll be okay.
I'm breathing okay, I
You'll
think.
be all right.
Yeah. These people have been angels to me.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, he got in the car and after he hit me and he breathed down me and told me to jump and the car wouldn't go.
You're gonna be okay though.
After witnessing Officer Gibson fall to the ground, John rushed into the crossfire and dragged him behind the car to safety. John later reflected on the past incidents where he himself had been shot and remarked in an interview that as soon as the man was shot, he could immediately feel his pain. While John had tried to help Officer Gibson manage the pain until EMS arrived, the officers on the front line were still struggling with the suspect, who, though gravely injured, was still reaching for his firearm.
Suspect's down, he's still moving around.
That's the citizen, right?
Citizen. Come on!
Move out! Move this way!
Hey, that white car!
White car!
White car!
Yeah. The white car is the suspect car. We make sure we clear the car first.
Southbound lanes with you, right? As long as they're going to go get you.
Come on, move up with him. Move up with him.
Anybody in the white car, your hands up!
Anyone else inside the vehicle, keep your hands up. Hey, boy, we can't see on this side. We can't get in the vehicle. Yeah, I'm gonna come behind you guys.
They got that.
I got you right here.
Suspect, you can hear us. Do not reach for the gun. Let it go as you can.
Car's clear, car's clear.
The suspect died soon after as a result of his injuries, and Officer Gibson, on the other hand, was rushed to the hospital and treated for a non-life-threatening bullet wound to the leg. The rescue would later come as a surprise to interviewers after they found out that John actually didn't have the best relationship with law enforcement and had been to jail 1,000,000 times, according to himself. Police Chief Troy Finner found the turnaround remarkable enough to make a comment on it at a press conference, saying that people make mistakes, but a reformed individual is one that we can use. He stepped up and other citizens stepped up, and he doesn't want that to get lost. But John ultimately said that he was simply at the right place at the right time. A great show of teamwork and communication from John and the Houston Police Department, but on October the 26th of 2018, police receive a call about a vehicle that had crashed into a tree along Route 130. The caller advised that 2 women were trapped inside and that a fire was starting underneath the hood of the vehicle. That's when Officer Torres arrives on scene, and the car is surrounded by a group of Good Samaritans who saw the wrecked vehicle and came in to help.
The trailer hit your car.
Why is it always right here?
It was that trailer. It was a trailer. Right there. Anybody see what happened?
No, it's not just right there, the little car.
I
trailer that ran the red light.
I seen the trailer. It ran the red light.
Central, Bowman EMS as well.
She lost control when she saw the trailer.
Who saw? So who saw it? Anybody see it?
No way. Don't get in my house. It's my house right there. I was in the back. And
Do me a favor, man. Who you live over there?
my wife and kids.
Can you start calling them, tell them to get out?
Yeah.
And then tell her.
Yeah, you want me to go do it?
Yeah, and can you tell the neighbor too to get out? No, and nobody here saw what happened?
I was just driving around. I heard everything that happened. I heard the car just going right into the tree. I was just driving around. I saw the car on fire and I just stopped right there. Then I see it. I'm no, believe. The red light.
Okay.
Yeah.
You driving that truck?
Yeah.
Just wait inside the truck.
Yeah, but I gotta go close. I'm going.
You gotta wait, dude. You gotta wait.
Yeah.
Too bad. You gotta wait. Just wait inside the truck. They're gonna get your family out, right?
No, yeah, my family got out the house.
Okay. All right. Can you just tell them to get the neighbor out as well?
All right. Yeah, can you call her and just tell her to get the neighbors out, please?
Dude, instead of recording it, dude. Hey, do me a favor. Instead of recording, start calling people, man. All right?
No te preocupes, gracias a Dios que ustedes están aquí. Eso nada, eso es cosa que.
How long was that car there before? Cause
What happened? I heard boom.
yeah, 'cause I saw whoever parked, and then I see this car here. Vehicle 2 is going to be Alpha Tango 754 Tango, Alpha Tango 754 Tango. Do this. Just move over here. Just one for vehicle 1. We got to pull her out. All right, thank you, buddy. You good? All right, thank you. Yeah.
I just stopped to help y'all with cooking. I saw that. I can leave them.
Yeah, you're good too, man. Don't worry about it. Thank you for your help, man. All right.
Joshua Sandoval would later recount his thoughts during the ordeal in a news interview, saying that he just kept pulling and pulling and pulling, and that he knew he had to get it open. That they were human beings, and it wasn't a matter of thinking about it. It was a matter of getting it done. Firefighters on scene tended to both the fire and the victims until paramedics arrived to transport them to the hospital. An officer found herself in a similar situation when she was overwhelmed by a crazed suspect.
On the fucking vehicle now!
On September the 10th of 2022, Officer Wright initiates a traffic stop on a car that's going 57 miles per hour in a 35 mile per hour zone. The driver, later identified as 64-year-old David Kubek, and he wasn't too thrilled about being stopped.
K-12 radio traffic stop. Lost Nation in the airport with Tom, Henry, Ocean, Robert, Edward, 1.
Hello. Monster I will be placed on it. We're going stopping you to speed. 57 and a 35. You're going 57 and a 35, sir. Do you have a driver's license proof of insurance? Why are you getting out of the car, sir?
My driver's license.
12 radio, this male just stepped out of the vehicle.
Step over here now. Have a seat on the ground. Have a seat.
I'm not sitting. I'm not sitting!
Back off! Back up!
I'm not sitting, mother.
Physical. Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not.
I will tase you, sir. Touch the vehicle. Put your hands on the f***ing vehicle now!
it. Roll over on your stomach now.
Down. Knock it off, man. Knock it off now. Get your arm behind you.
Put your arm behind your back. Okay, get your cuffs. Get your cuffs. Get your cuffs.
Shut up. Shut up.
You don't do that to a woman. Do you understand me? Fuck or not, you don't do that to a woman.
Relax, Jake. Get on.
Take it down. Don't do that to a woman. All right, you guys. You.
All right.
You're good up here. You're good.
Male's detained at this time. Keep it quiet.
Roll on your side. Stand up. Walk back to my car.
David was transported to the police station and charged with felony assault on a police officer and resisting arrest, as well as several traffic citations. He initially pleaded not guilty but agreed with his attorney to change his plea at the second plea hearing. However, once at that hearing, he continued to deny any wrongdoing until a judge had threatened to end it and take the case to trial. After some begging, David's lawyer convinced him to finally plead guilty to a lesser charge of attempted assault on a police officer, and in February of 2024, he was sentenced to 180 days in jail, followed by 3 years of probation. He was also ordered to attend anger management classes and be mentally evaluated. And if you think that was a scary situation, just imagine how the encounter would have gone if there were two suspects. On February the 20th of 2017, Trooper Guild noticed a stolen motorcycle speed past him as he was cruising down US Highway 31. He immediately turned on his lights and pursued the cyclist, attempting to initiate a traffic stop, but the driver, 21-year-old Michael Barber, had refused to comply, and at one point sped across a median and lost control of his bike.
Edward George, 910. 8 George, 910. Crash.
No, it's the sheriff's office. Why don't you come out with your hands empty and talk to us?
Yes, I did.
Okay, well, that's different. Okay. Sheriff's office, why don't you come out and talk to me with your hands empty?
You're a sheriff, but boy, get the f out of here. Tell these people to put the goddamn smoke down, take a ride on the wild side. Hit it.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun! 7-4 walking.
You dropping it?
Nope. He's back in house.
PC for at least 2 counts of felony harassment. I don't know that he pointed the gun at him, but we got PC, so.
Yeah, he's still yelling at us. And
felony PC.
What do you want now?
Sheriff's office, drop the gun!
Shots fired, shots fired. Cindy, shots fired! I'm hit!
7-4 walking.
Hey, give me the air. Shots fired. We have 2 officers hit in the head.
Oh, Jesus. I don't have a whole lot.
Yeah! Yeah, I need aid, but we need replacements. Yeah!
Yes!
In the head!
We're both hit.
In the head! Total officers in the head!
I'm losing vision in my left eye.
Okay.
At that point, a civilian had joined the gunfight and was firing at the suspect as well. While the civilian and other officers provided cover, others loaded the injured officer into a cruiser to rush him to the emergency room. Another deputy who was also shot in the head was transported to the hospital as well. After a nearly 1.5-hour standoff which prompted the arrival of the SWAT team, Joel came out of his home and surrendered to police. For someone who just committed multiple felonies, he seemed to be in a rather jovial mood.
On your face! Get on your face! Get on your face! Get on your face! Hands out! Hands out! I got the house. Hands out to your side, all the way! Jared, out of the turret!
You guys are really making a big scene out of nothing.
Keep your taser on him. Yep.
Kill me.
I'm coming up to the cup. Are you good?
Let's go. Yep. Okay.
Alan, on me!
Do not fight. We're telling you right now, do not fight. Go back.
Okay, moving.
Holy shit, you guys are here for me?
Who's got a body cam?
I do.
I don't have
Could you keep focused on it?
Yeah.
What, is your car the only one over
What's
here?
your name?
Joel.
Joel what?
Young.
Joel who?
Young.
Joel Gum?
Young.
Young. You're on body cam. Audio and video recording.
It's all good.
Audio and video recording.
Yeah.
Give me a light. Listen. Yeah.
Yo, back in the turret round. You got
Did I have that in my pocket? Or
All right.
did you find
It's
it?
6:05.
It's all good.
Just listen.
Right here. I'm listening.
Okay, sir, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law.
Yep.
You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer and have it present with you while you're being questioned.
Yeah.
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you for any question if you wish.
You guys got
You
nothing
can
to worry
decide.
about.
You can decide any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand these rights I've explained to you?
Sure, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Did we pat him? You can, but I mean, can I have some shoes?
Where's Wood's car? Right here? Okay.
This is real.
Let's go. What's your name?
This is really
What's your
cool. Joel Young. Sure.
Joel, let's go over here.
No, I shouldn't talk to this guy. Why, are you going to punch me in the face? I'll go to jail. No problem. You don't have to drag me. I'm good. I don't want that.
Sit.
Mr. Young, anybody else inside your house?
No. My son wanted to come home. I told him not to come by. I didn't really realize you guys were out here.
Have a seat.
If I did, I would have came out a lot earlier.
I'm right. He did say this is our guy. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
He said pretty
I'm
sure.
going,
and then
but
he said
you
yes.
can throw me in.
Sit down, please.
I'm trying. I have no shoes on. So I'm standing on rocks, okay? You can shoot me if you want. Alright? Yes, sir. I'm not going to cause you any problems.
Joel was then transported to the police station, and the 2 injured officers who were taken to the hospital miraculously survived, but it took them an entire year to fully recover. They later described the full extent of their injuries, saying that they were hit in the face and head and still had pellets lodged in their sinuses and skin and various parts of their body. Both of the officers suffered injuries to the face, and one had caused to go blind in his left eye for several weeks. After their year-long recovery, the duo bravely returned to patrolling Peaceful Valley, and a month after their return, they were awarded the Medal of Honor. But as for Joel, he was hit with a total of 11 charges, including first-degree assault while armed with a firearm, second-degree assault while armed with a firearm, felony harassment, 2 counts of first-degree attempted murder, and 6 counts of reckless endangerment. He's being held on a $5 million bond. Pretty ironic for a place called Peaceful Valley, I would say, but this next case is just what you would expect from the good old land of Florida. On October the 24th of 2023, a BOLO alert was sent out for a stolen vehicle being driven by 39-year-old Michael Prouty. Earlier that day, Michael had broken into an elderly woman's home and stolen her purse, cell phone, and car keys, and proceeded to drive away with her car. Upon being spotted by Sergeant Beauty, a short while later, he hit the gas and sped away from the officer.
He's been on 7th Street. I got him in visual. He turned northbound by the thrift store. He is southbound on 441. He's now, he just crashed at 40 and Pine. 40 and Pine, signal 4.
Yeah, 440 and Pine. Is he bailing?
10-4, the white male bailing. White male, brown shirt. He's in the Jimmy John's parking lot. He's now at Starbucks.
Michael crashed into multiple vehicles before running into a nearby Starbucks drive-thru and attempting to carjack an unsuspecting citizen.
He's
right there. He's taking that car. He's taking the car. Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Hey! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Get on the ground now!
Hey! Let him go! Let him go! Let him go! Back up! Back up! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Now! Guys! Get on the ground! Hands behind your back! Hands! 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 Put your hand behind your back! Come here right now! Hey! He might have a gun! He might have a gun! He might have a gun! Keep your hands where you see him now! Let it go! Get your hands out! Get your hands out now! Get your hands out now! He got one behind his back! I got his hand! I got his hand! I got his hand! I got his hand! All right, cuff him up! Huh? Okay, hang on. Stand. We can see. Yeah. Sit up, bud. What you got?
One citizen was able to slow Michael down, while a second civilian caught him and held him long enough for officers to catch up. Michael was then placed under arrest and subsequently hit with charges from 2 separate jurisdictions: grand theft of a vehicle, home invasion, and battery on a person over 65 in Sumter County, while resisting an officer with violence, resisting an officer without violence, battery on a law enforcement officer, depriving an officer means of protection or communication, attempted carjacking, fleeing and eluding police, 2 counts of leaving the scene of an accident with injuries, and 6 counts of leaving the scene of an accident with property damage in Ocala. He's currently being held in Marion County Jail without bond. While his reckless driving may have endangered people on the road, the next insane suspect intentionally targeted drivers while shooting at vehicles on the highway. On April 10th of 2023, commuters were making their way down Interstate 5 when suddenly 31-year-old Felipe Manzo appeared on the highway walking in between lanes. Moments later, he produces a gun and begins firing at random cars in an attempt to carjack multiple drivers. Felipe had managed to get inside of a semi-truck and was holding the driver at gunpoint when Trooper Tuttle arrives on scene, and upon noticing the approaching cruiser, Felipe hops out of the truck and attempts to run away but is apprehended by the trooper.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground! Counting 1, 2, 5, 4 north. He's got a gun. Get on the ground now! Hey! I'm hit! I'm hit! Roll it in! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground! Counting 1, 2, 5, 4 north. He's got a gun. Get on the ground now! Hey! I'm hit! I'm hit! Roll it in! Get on the ground! Shots fired, 1299. I was hit by something. He's still moving. I was hit by something. I don't know what.
You got a rifle in the gun in the car?
Yeah.
You want me to get it or you want me to hold him? I went to Canada. I left my gun at home.
You're going to Canada?
I'm on my way to Canada, so you want me to hold him or you want me to get your rifle?
Just stay back there.
Okay.
Can I see your badge again?
Yeah, I'm retired out of Pierce County in Washington.
44 copy. 9723, be advised. Traffic call backed up from Tim Mission.
Yeah, I'm on.
Yeah, traffic backed up.
.40. He's still moving. He's on the ground across the creek. I was hit by something.
9723 arrived.
My name's...
I have one off-duty Pierce County deputy with a firearm with me.
I have a copy of your transition. 9723 has got the subject down in the wood line. East of the freeway. We're in the C lane. Heavy in the C lane.
It looked like he was trying to carjack some people.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Subject down! 1299! Fuck! Shots fired! 1299! I was hit by something! He's still moving! I was hit by something! I don't know what.
You got a rifle in the gun in the car?
Yeah.
You want me to get it or do you want me to hold him? I went to Canada, I left my gun at home.
You go to Canada?
I'm on my way to Canada, I saw you want me to hold him or you want me to get your rifle?
Just stay back there.
Okay.
Can I see your badge again?
Yeah, I'm retired out of Pierce County, Washington.
24 copy. 9723, be advised. Traffic call back from Jim Mission. Copy, traffic back to
In the hail of gunfire, Felipe is hit 6 times, in the head, chest, and back, and died on scene. Officers found and secured the weapon he was using, a handgun with a blue laser sight, and Trooper Tuttle was subsequently transported to the nearest hospital where it was found that he'd only been grazed in the arm by a single bullet, which is miraculous given that 60 rounds were fired during the exchange. According to investigators, 13 from Felipe and 47 from Tuttle. A grand jury quickly determined that Trooper Tuttle's use of deadly force was necessary, and that he was allowed to return to work just 2 weeks later following administrative leave. If you enjoyed this video, watch this one, and don't forget to subscribe.